Hey, it's Felicia the Gym. This video is coming to you express. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Again, another low maintenance day as far as getting myself together. I just kind of fixed my hair to do this video. I'm not as shiny as I was for the last one, so we're making progress. You know, maybe one day I'll actually not do this on my phone, and maybe I'll even have hair and makeup one day. Who knows? But anyway, until then, I was prompted to speak to you guys today about feelings. Feelings are big, especially for women. You know, we always hear, women are so emotional. You know, we have our little sayings, I'm all up in my feelings and I'm feeling some kind of way. But I really got to thinking this morning, and my day started more abruptly than I wanted it to. I like a slow wake up. I like to take my time, read my devotion, do what I have to do, and then, before I have to answer any phone calls or emails or, text, I'm usually okay with because I can kind of get myself together before I answer it. But phone started ringing this morning before I was really ready. So between that and not having gotten a lot of sleep over the last week, I was feeling some kind of way, as they say. So as I'm getting ready and I'm pushing through, because my to-do list is as long as my arms, both of them, and I have some things to do today that aren't even mine, so it's not really, I can opt out. I've committed to doing some things, and I started thinking about, I don't feel like it. I feel like this. I don't feel like answering the phone. And really, I think I want to just talk about feelings for a minute and say that feelings are natural. We were born to have feelings. When we don't have feelings, like, that's a problem. That's when people start, becoming serial killers and doing things like that. So it's okay to feel, I think, as human beings, and that's men and women included, because a lot of times I think that society makes men feel that they only can experience certain feelings. They can be angry, but they're not really allowed to feel sadness the way women are. Sometimes people look at men a certain way if they cry or if they're a little bit emotional. But all feelings are okay, even anger. I think the key to feelings is knowing what you're feeling and knowing why you're feeling it. Sometimes the why is not easy to get to, and sometimes it's not as important as just knowing what you're feeling. Just saying, I'm tired, I'm sad, I'm angry. And then understanding where that goes, where to put it once you've acknowledged it. If it's something that you can do, if I'm sad because I miss somebody I can call, then call that person. That's going to alleviate that sadness. Write them a letter. Send them an email. Send them a text. That's going to probably help with that sadness. If you're angry because of something someone did to you, whether it was recently or in the past, contact that person. Find some way to process those feelings with that person. But understand they're not responsible for your feelings. Before I was kind of living this close to my higher self, I used to have a saying that said, I'm not responsible for your feelings. In that point in time, what I meant by that was not good. Basically, what I meant by it back then was, if I say or do something that makes you feel some adverse way, that's not my problem. I still feel that way to an extent, but let me clarify it. Your feelings are not my responsibility, in the sense of I should not have control over your feelings. Now, as humans, we interact, and what I might do might affect someone else's feelings. But at the end of the day, you're responsible for managing your feelings. We're all responsible for managing our feelings. I'm responsible for the fact that if somebody hurt me and I say, oh, well, I'm mad because they hurt me, and then I go out and I key their car and get caught, well, the police officer is not going to want to know why I'm keying their car. The only thing that matters is that I keyed their car. The anger that I felt, being justified for feeling that anger, none of that stuff is going to matter. So I'm responsible, you're responsible for managing your feelings. And so as I was going through my emotions this morning, I realized that, I need to feel these things. It's acceptable for me to be tired. It's acceptable for me, when the phone rings, to look at it and say, I really don't feel like answering it. But I'm responsible for either answering it if it's something I need to do, and not imposing how I feel on that person on the other end. So I just wanted to kind of throw this video out there and say, it's okay to feel. We need to deal, and then we need to heal. So if it's something that I'm experiencing, I need to acknowledge it. And that's just it. Just saying, I feel this way. Deal with why you feel that way, what happened before, what's going on during, and then let it be. Find some way to put it to rest, because when we don't put it to rest, it then becomes compound, because we can go through, especially women, we can go through several feelings in a minute. And some of us more than that. So the less we deal with our feelings, the more they're going to compound. And then you end up with a whole bunch of emotions, and it's harder to get to the bottom of it. As a coach, a lot of times my clients have stuffed things on top of things and put things on top of things, not wanting to deal with the first thing. And now they're 34 things in, they're 37 years old, and we have to go back to them being 5 years old when something happened. And, even when they got to a point of adulthood, when they could realize that, okay, that thing that happened when I was 5 and now I'm 25 is still bothering me. And at 25, they didn't deal with it. And now at 35, 36, 37, I'm having to take them back to 25 when they acknowledged it and then deal with it. And then back to 5 to process it from the standpoint of not only a 5-year-old, but as an adult. So I'm just saying it's easier to go through the feel, deal, heal process than to just try to stuff things on top of things, pretend like things didn't happen. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to just go shopping. I'm going to shrug it off. I'm going to just give them the cold shoulder. I'm going to be passive aggressive. This stuff does not go away. It shows up some way, somehow, and it usually shows up as a bad habit. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know who this is for. I know it helped me to put some things in perspective for this morning, and I'm going to carry on with my day and do what I got to do despite how I feel. I am feeling a little bit better because I feel like I have put things in perspective. I've acknowledged my feelings. I've dealt with what I was feeling and why I was feeling it, and even gave myself permission to feel certain things. And I'm healed from that point, and I realized that moving forward, part of my healing process is I need to think twice before I commit to things, especially during this time in my life where I am very busy. So that's something I'm going to take with me in the healing process. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave a comment. If this is your first time watching, I have some other videos that you might want to see. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me on Facebook, Felicia the Gym Roach. You can find me on Twitter at Felicia the Gym. You can visit my website to find out more about who I am as a coach, as a motivator, as an inspiration, as a spiritual midwife. And my website is www.feliciathegym.com. I hope this helped you and moved you, touched you in some way, and have a great day by being a great person.